It's back to school time, which means we're going back to the basics of digital advertising. Whether you've never really tried to grasp digital advertising before or you've only just dipped your toes in, now is the time to dive in, and this video is a great starting place. My name is Jeremy Enders, Manager of Training here at AdCellerant, and this is Back to the Basics of Digital Advertising, Lesson 1. It's easier than you think. Now, don't be intimidated. I know when we first start talking about digital, especially with folks that, maybe you don't consider yourself so tech savvy with your computer, that they think digital is not for them, and that is not true. The truth is, by selling traditional advertising in the past, you already know 80% of what you need to know to sell effective digital advertising campaigns alongside your core. Think about this. At the end of the day, you're just a problem solver, and you're a really good one. Your job is selling advertising, but what you really do is solve business problems. Advertisers come to you asking for ads, but they really want you to get those problems solved. Think about it. They have a new store location that no one knows about. The solution is advertising. They need to recruit a new kind of employee to scale their business. Solution is advertising. They want to sell more of a product that they have really great product margins on. The solution is advertising. You are a professional problem solver regardless of the tools you use to get to that solution. And the tools you use to solve those problems are different publications, ad formats, time slots, and stations. These are the different tools you work with to solve problems businesses have. Now, by adding digital to the mix, you now have more tools to work with to solve your clients' business problems that much more efficiently and get the best bang for their buck. It's not so different than what you've always been doing. I mean, think about it. If you are selling radio and you want to target a country audience, well, you sell them a spot on the country station, right? Or if you want to target local business people, well, you put an ad in the local business magazine. I'm generalizing here, but traditional media traditionally targets through the medium itself, such as the magazine or the station or the time slot. The main difference with digital that you do need to adapt to is that instead of targeting the medium, it targets the people themselves. So, for example, in the digital world, we usually target a website or maybe an app. Instead of targeting these certain websites or these certain apps, which we could do, we can actually go one layer deeper and target the person themselves because we have that data on what they like, what they've been through, what they like to buy, their interests, their hobbies, their income, all kinds of things. So maybe your target audience is reaching men between 20 and 45. Well, we simply target men between 20 and 45 no matter where they go. Instead of just placing an ad on certain websites we stereotype to be frequented by that kind of person, such as, let's say, ESPN, which we could do, but people have more than one interest, right? They have all kinds of interests and they use the internet for all kinds of things. Why don't we stay in front of them no matter where they go on the internet? So we can target them if they're, yes, on ESPN or a news website or looking up a cooking recipe or on mylittlepony.com. It really doesn't matter where they go. We're targeting the right person. And it's as simple as that. That's the main difference between traditional advertising and digital advertising, is that with digital, we have the actual data to target the individual no matter where they go, instead of putting it on just one kind of property, such as a sports website. And that's for targeting the right audience. It also means that we have data to report back on us on, okay, how well did our ads do, and how can we improve for the next campaign with really advanced and detailed reporting. Now, there's all kinds of digital advertising tools to solve your client's business problems with. I'm just generalizing here, but you can see it's not that much different. In the next few weeks, we're going to talk even more about specific kinds of digital advertising that do specific kinds of things. Just like a screwdriver and a hammer are for kind of two different but similar tasks, screwing a screw or nailing a nail. Digital advertising are different tools from traditional advertising are different tools. Advertising in a magazine isn't the same as putting your ad on TV, is it? So be kind to yourself as we start on this journey going back to the basics, because you didn't learn your core product, radio, TV, magazines, whatever, in a week or in one video or even a month or sometimes even a year. digital is no different. It will take time, but the good news is you can stay strategic with our account managers. If you have an account manager already and you work with Adcelerant, work with them. They will set you up with exactly what tools are best for the right occasions. Okay, students, that was the bell. School is out for lesson 1 of the Back to Basics of Digital Advertising. Hope you learned something. And if you're not already a client of ours, we'd love to hear from you. Reach out to us at adcelerant.com. We're going to come with more lessons in the future on the Back to Basics. My name is Jeremy Enders, and as always, happy selling from Adcelerant.